You took time off, you came back, and you're still tired. Not a little tired, but tired in a way that rest, vacation didn't even touch. You smile and you tell everybody how great your vacation was and you had a great time, and you walk straight back into the exact same role, doing the exact same thing like you never left. This is why leaders burn out even after taking vacation, even after taking time off. And here's what actually is happening. You you go on vacation and you think that your body stops, but your brain is still going. You're still thinking about your team. You're still wondering if something is falling apart in your absence, and you're self-checking. Did I do this before I leave? Even when you're fully, checked out, in your body, your mind is still at work. And this has happened to me. I have gone on vacation and I couldn't rest. And that was then. But except no, I don't perform like, I had a good time when I didn't. I really go on vacation and I have a good time. And I think a lot of leaders are doing exactly what I did in the past, pretending that I was on vacation while secretly checking your emails, while secretly calling in to check on the numbers. This drives to burnout. Here's the part that matters. This isn't a you problem. This is a structure problem. This is an organizational structure problem. If there's no real plan for what happens while you're gone, no actual coverage, no boundary around what your team can do, when your team can reach out to you, when you're on time off, then that's a problem. Yeah, right. You were set up to fail. If it is that you have not learned over time that there's responsibility and there's accountability. And here is what matters. Rest can't fix something that was never actually paused. If you understand what I mean. You can't take a week off when it is that your brain is still at work. You just can't. You need to leave work at work if you're going to go on vacation, because the thing that burned you out didn't take a break. It was just waiting on you. So here's what you want to take from this. And it's not complicated. You can't fix your whole organization, but you can fix you. You can fix how you structure your time off. You can fix how you guide and develop your team, and having those honest conversations with your manager about what will happen when you go off on vacation and the support that you're going to need. And it might mean turning off your notifications for your emails. It might mean leaving your work cell phone at home. But you can fix what you have control over, not the system. You can't do that, because where you're actually feeling the difference is not when you're at work. It's when you're off. And it is that you can't unplug. It is that you're still mentally checking in. And as leaders, one of the things that you need to do is take control of you. You need to let your team know, and you need to develop your team during that process. You need to develop your team so that when you are off on vacation, you can be off on vacation and trust your team enough to know that there won't be a fire that they can't out. They won't burn the place down. And when you return, everyone will still have a job, right? So it is important that as you go through, and these are some of the things that I help leaders with. I help you to manage in a pressuring environment without feeling pressured, right? And it is important because pressure is a part of the job, but suffering through it isn't. Who am I? My name is Melissa, and I'm the face behind Pressure Proof Leadership. I help mid level managers lead in a pressuring environment without absorbing the pressure, without carrying the pressure. I help mid level managers feel what it is to go on vacation and enjoy their vacation. I help you to be confident. I help you to not be burnt out. And I also help you to still build pressure proof. If you have ever come back from time off, from your vacation, and said it was great when it wasn't, you're not alone. And you're not broken. You're just trying to rest in a structure that was never built for that. And I want you to stick and stay on this channel because this is exactly what we talk about. The stuff that nobody says out loud. The stuff that you are going to have to learn through, the stuff that you're going to have to develop through. And sometimes you learn the hard way. And sometimes you need somebody else who can support you. And these are things that I talk about and create frameworks and scripts for in the Pressure Proof Managers Toolkit. If it is that you need structure, you need guidance, you need those difficult conversations, you need to know how to structure conversations, even with your boss when you're going off, with your difficult employees, things that causes you to feel burnout. I go through these in the Pressure Proof Managers Toolkit. And you can find that on my website at www.leadwithmelissa.com. And I'm also going to put it in the comments for you. And it's also in my bio. I want you to feel this space speaks for you. I want you to feel as though this space is a voice for you. It's saying the things that nobody really is saying out loud or helping you with as you're trying to navigate in this pressuring space. I say it every week. Pressure is a part of the job, but suffering through it isn't. If you are a mid-level manager and you are leading in a space and it is chipping away from your identity, every single conversation, every single interaction, and you're deciding that you're going to go out on vacation and you are returning still burnt out and pretending as though you are doing fine, this is a space for you. It's not you, but you can take control of it. You can take control of this, of yourself. You can take control of the things that you need to do to ensure that when you're leading pressure proof. You're not leading from a space where you are consistently burnt out. Again, stay to this channel. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this page because every week I come with real conversations, no fluff. It's not theory. These are lived experiences. Talk soon.